in Wiltshire that appeared on 2012, and then another one was in Italy. Very simple formation in Campanagara and in Venetia. And then the third one, which follows in this same pretty much style. I mean, it follows pretty close. And this one again it's fairly. This is a new one that has come up, and it's Manton Grove in Marlborough, Wiltshire. Actually, it was the 2nd of June reported. And again, all of these formations I'm looking at are dealing with this celestial intersection, which would also explain the reason why in the Colbert Bible, that when the object appears, it's in a rapid onset. Because if we're moving around the sun from one direction, and it's moving from around behind the sun, but in that same direction towards that same side of the sun, then yeah, I mean it's going to appear very suddenly for us. And that's what the crop circles are that I'm looking at that this summer are indicating that. So I'm following it. The problem with crop circles is, do you have the tools to understand the message? And I think we have another intelligence that's talking to us, but it's kind of like the way we travel around the world. We go to some other country, and what do? We get in the taxi, and hello, hotello, please.
It's a hyperdimensional shift.
Right. And we're just trying to find some way to get the guy to know that we got to go.
Phase conjugation. You must experience phase conjugation with other humans.
I think that we have this heuristic process.
If you talk,
Intelligence, very different from our own, but which is trying to communicate with us, is, it's a shotgun approach. You just throw a bunch of stuff out there, like spaghetti. What sticks on the wall?
Talk.
And some people will see one formation, and that the message in that formation connects with them. And if I see that formation, I just see a formation. I don't get that same connection.
There's stuff all over the net, UFOs forming a crop circle. I mean, some of it looks quite authentic.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering why people seem to be almost numb to it. Is it just that they can't deal with it, or it's like, well, what's the point in trying to deal with this if there are UFOs out there drawing crop circles in the grass? What can you really do about it?
Phase conjugation, be good people.
Crop circles are really the children of ufology. Right?
I had a hyperdimensional experience with a brethren today. Sitting out by the seaside looking out about 10 in the morning. We saw a flock of birds materialize out of a suspicious sky that we were already looking at. And later we saw a suspicious, I don't know if it was a chemjet, but it was diving into the horizon. But the real code to pick off of this is, when this happens,
you're going to find in crop circles and even more. And in crop circles it's much easier because most of
when this happens, I was talking to the brethren about something really critical, heart to heart, mind to mind. One of those conversations. So to experience the hyperdimension, you probably need a clarity in a meditation, which is superb.
And when they produced it, it was the most hackneyed, cheap, tawdry attack on crop circles you could imagine.
Is that right?